much easier. The hero is very difficult to completely punish on the lane, and suddenly your Brood Mother isn't really an option, and many he doesn't want him to be fast enough to go back, I suppose. Just expends it. But probably should be using that combo properly, because they both did start with sticks. Your Reaver and your Kunkka have sticks, so you can't just spam poison in your spells.
And already with a ton of charges as first blood grabbed up. Zai takes down the Jakiro. They were chipping away at him little by little. But that's kind of the job of always on a fly, right? Is keep your Terrorblade alive.
Top lane, we have the spear.
And catching out Puppey.
Oh, that's a pretty good sentry. Yeah, that's a pretty good sentry there on the side, right? Power spike. Mid lane, Puppey.
He's trying to come in after the Grave Chill. Snipes the Courier, and with that Soul Assumption, Iceberg trying to deal back with the Spirit Siphons. Puppey in a lot of trouble, but he pops his stick. He looks like he's out of there. Iceberg burning through a lot of his resources, but staying alive.
I love what they did there, because Matumba Man went 2 levels in Grave Chill and 2 levels in Soul Assumption. Because of that, they actually have kill potential. The problem is, though, Puppey did get a little bit too close.
Has been killed.
A lot of Courier snipes there from Team Secret. Bounty runes. Looks like FTM going to get 3 of them. Hero very nicely takes down 2 south. Lohadance dealing with Puppey up there as well. Does mean V-Tune's left alone in this 1v2 now, though. Jakiro's gone wandering. Terrorblade now has to handle Zai and Yapzor together, but he's top of the CS board. So he's doing fine.
Nisha.
Do get the Courier there.
Nisha.
Take down Nisha. There is the banish. Spear will come. General launches him towards the tree. We'll find this Kunkka. A few more clicks as Puppey wants the cross kill. Aloha Dance. Fairy Fire up. He's got no stick charges, but he is fine thanks to raindrops as well. Get out of there with a Shikuchi. Really does swing deep and moves back into that more western part of the jungle, because it looks like Yapzor and Zai there hunting, looking for Jakiro. Trap him up with that remnant. He's decrapped. Need a bit more damage here, though. Let's see if they can find it with a blast. Not quite, thanks to Fairy Fire, but Yapzor has the final swipe of the sword. Yeah, even if they didn't have this ward for Secret in that Radiant Triangle, they'd know where V-Tune is anyway, right? The way, like you're saying, Zai is in that bottom jungle, as Iceberg, with the help of the Ice Path, looking for Zai, but there's no stun. You're absolutely right, Lizard. He tries to go, and he succeeds with the TP back home.
Wait,
where is he?
He denied himself. Aloha Dance, he's hunted.
He's got a few stick charges, but with that decrap into magic damage, pretty relentless from Secret onto this poor position 4 Shadow Demon. Final blast connecting. His first real brawl of the game. Smoke popping there. Overlord up. Gotta spot them out. And his General gets a good ulti down, focusing Zai, and he's being blown up. They're both connecting onto 2, and they're trying to chain stun up Iceberg. Even with the familiars there, he's just gonna life drain back with that Spirit Siphon on.
Queued up. That Scuddy is kind of fine. Yeah, I think Scuddy is also fine because it helps you out tremendously. They have so many big nukes, so much magic damage. Poor Puppey.
Poor Puppey. He's only got 800 HP. General offers a lot of damage with 4 points in Spear and 3 in the God's Rebuke. But in towards mid, Shadow Demon has been found. Nisha being dealt with here with Demonic Purge and the Spirit Siphon, but the life drain returns suck, counter suck from Zai.
Radiant's middle
The counter suck.
And a couple of semi carries.
The thing about Visage as well is, Puppey, man, he's just sniping Couriers.
Radiant's bottom.
Come on,
good job.
Secret, a bit of space to Secret, but also giving themselves a lot of room to farm.
Bottom tower is under
Puppey.
attack.
Find Puppey inside the arena.
Tower is under
Messing with the dust though. That was that dust from Aloha Dancer. They're still going to find him as he's silenced up and cleared out by FTM.
Yeah, because
So again, this bottom quadrant of the map, got a stomping all over it, and Yapzor is invis, scouting out Jakiro, but with that nether.
Your admiral is on board.
I'm a big fan of Terrorblade's skills. The triple threat of 0-0-0. He has hit a lot of creeps. As Iceberg blown up. Team Secret make the immediate jump
That's a pit for you right there. That should be Roshan. You have Blightstone, you have Medallion.
It doesn't make them feel weak. Like Puppey, even if he dies down here, it's so much room to move the top where all of the fly is going to get found with the birds. X mark back into the torrent, and there it lands, the dead body of Jakiro. While bottom lane, they do catch Puppey, so the 1-for-1 trade. But you start to
still think he's going for Axe. There's no... He's just trying to mess with us, man. I'm telling you, Puppey is like that. He's just trying to mess with us, and then later on he's gonna open this cast, you know, be like idiots.
They thought I was going Bloodstone. No! Shadow Demon drained of his life as Team Secret strike very quickly down in that bottom lane. I'm pretty sure he just queued it up when he wants the point.
If he spends his gold, so he is close, getting closer.
Nisha toying with the Death Prophet, and there's the jump from General the Mars with the arena catching Zai, but they've got the boat flying on forward. Zai will die in the midst of it all with that Macroplier down. As Matsu thinking about turning onto Iceberg, you'll stop now as they do stop advancing because Iceberg's being handled by the little birds flapping their wings over the Mars, but
so they know where he is.
Trying to find him. General. Oh, he blinks away and gets the bounty rune, but Aloha Dance might not have the same luxury of escaping. Disrupts. The torrent, well placed. Nisha was expecting that move. To find the blow up onto both of the supports. SD Jakiro both dropping.
Has that BKB?
Secret very wisely, just towing the line.
They're hunting. General, dagger.
There's the 3-man ulti. Yules immediately, though. Catching General to no spear. The 3-man silence. AoE from the DP as the boat does come crashing in. But they've taken down Yapsor. Turn around from Matu, but he's been drained out from that spirit side. But as Nisha still stands his ground, V-Tune is desperately scrambling and hunting for kills. Nisha wants the DP, but the bubble disruption save is there. And now V-Tune focus. The life drain. Where's the Sunder? He's stunned. The clumsy net into the birds. Clear him up, and FTM are falling apart. Dragged back. The DP meets her match. The Kunkka with a double...
Get out as fast as possible. And after that, you can just re-engage, perma-stun him with the birds. You can re-summon the birds for those 4 consecutive stuns. Jakiro might be dead here.
Yeah, watch Jakiro. He is so close to death. Yours into spear back, though. Zai has been sent towards the tier 3s. Secret now have to contend with buybacks. Jakiro returning to battle.
Radiant's
Swift
top
TP
tower
home.
is under attack.
It's perfect in the same second, literally.
Spot on. The thing is, even though Secret kind of just lost a team fight in front of the Radiant base, they go for more. FTM exposed a little bit bottom lane, but with the disruption into Spear, they will catch Yapsor. There's the Axe, bring him back to life. And all of a sudden, Yapsor's in fighting shape again. Aloha Dance will fall because of it. And General, with Iceberg using up Matuma Man Visage, this little boy might be in trouble. Clumsy net will catch him up, and that's the death of Matsu.
So even if he had the Aghanim's time-lapse off of cooldown, he was silenced. He couldn't save his...
Secret aren't done, you know. Torrent boat, thanks to the X. Zai needs to pump damage forward, but the Dagon level 1 into Decrep, he takes him out. Now Ether Remnant, V-Tune, he does have BKB as well as Sunder. Trying to focus onto the little Weaver, the bug, pesky and annoying. Does get smashed under the foot of the TB.
Yep,
Still trying to give chase, though. They find Jakiro. It's a nice, easy pick. And they know the BKB's down here on the Terrorblade. He pops Manta, the clumsy out onto Zai. The Yule's DP is kept safe thanks to it. The Remnant crapping up Iceberg, and AoE silence up to the high ground, but look at the damage onto that TV who's saved by disruption. Secret really are holding this high ground so beautifully. FTM just can't leave the vicinity. But they're the final casualty. He's going to deny them with illusions. See ya. Bounty rune's gone. But look at this wraparound in onto General. Cancel the blink with a Shikuchi. Swarm him up. He's already used his spear. He's trying to Yule's blink away. Not going to make it, though. That Ether Remnant will hold him in place. Maybe tries for it again, but there's no way out with that. The gang from Secret perfectly played. With the perfect play, you still can't do anything because of Weaver Ags.
Exactly. Top lane Jakiro.
Yule's up top. Jakiro does get caught out. Chain stunned into oblivion by Secret, and he's dead without buyback, so we've got a 4v5 coming. He is bottom lane, he's not moving.
He's angry.
Guys, I need to hit 200 more creeps. Just give me 10 minutes, please.
He's getting the bounty runes, and Jakiro will have a buyback because of that.
DP's dying. DP is very close to death. The jump back, though, as that Lotus Orb does return some soul assumptions. Shadow Demon blown up by Zai. So quickly removed from the game. He does have buyback on the SD, but your racks are falling. They're axing, torrenting, aggressively forcing FTM back and away from this top lane. No defense has been mounted, really.
Did Jakiro just buy an item? Because before Vitun took that bounty, he was very close to the buyback, and then he was further away. I think he bought wards or something, like a sentry.
Maybe so.
Yeah, in any case, his buyback wouldn't really have mattered way too much. And they need to be careful.
Iceberg. That's a little risky. He's got Yule Scepter. Still going to get X-Mark back as Team Secret, they reset back onto the low ground. But the TB's in an awful lot of trouble. Torrent won't connect on him. BKB's, he doesn't, he runs forward. They've got the time lapse, so Visage is full HP again, and in comes the rest of Secret. A good Mars ulti will trap 3 inside. But General is isolated all alone. He's got no friends. He's going to walk himself out of the Colosseum, but the Torrent's there. Onto the DP, and they focus Iceberg. Really zoning on onto the Death Prophet, but she's healing so much. Lotus Orb there, but she will fall. As Team Secret trade her out for Yapzor, but Nietzsche is healthy as heck, and he's going for TB. There's no Sunder, no BKB. He's got Manta and that Disruption to buy him a little bit of time, but the clock has been broken now. FTM, without their primary hero, General's trying his hardest to spear back any of Secret into this base.
Good
as the buybacks have all flown through. They've got the Kunker's Aegis, but it feels like that's the only real win here that FTM have gained, as Nisha is just going to be able to wander himself out of the Macropire flames. And Matuma, he's just chilling, hitting barracks, destroying buildings. No one's touching him.
It's ridiculous what Zai is doing this whole fight. That's like 10th Dagon that he has used in the whole skirmish. He's just sitting back and life draining the proper hero on his side that needs help, right? Whoever needs help, Zai is his medic pretty much. And then when he needs to kill it, 10 seconds for TV.
They've caught the Little Weaver. Ice Path, with the God's Review. They've managed to trap him up against the wall, but the life drain keeping him alive, and Puppy might get a time-lapse off in time. It's very close, but he still will fall. Dead for a minute and a half. Secret without their Weaver, but it's still a 4v4. No General Mars, as Always Wanna Fly, just wanders into the Valley of Death here. In between Nisha and Yapzor, the Jakiro has nothing to do but die. Iceberg also very close. Disruption delays the inevitable. There is no escaping the wrath of Secret as Nisha with Yapzor clearing through members of VTune and FTM one by one. VTune, that's a little Manta there, by the way.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Yeah, that was a nice play. Iceberg was trying to kill off Zai, jukes him around the trees, and Iceberg dies in the end because he's out of position. And we were there. I think he could have lived, but he was a bit greedy. And yeah, GG. It doesn't really matter.
I think he could have got time-lapse off, right? But he was holding it.
Yeah, he went for the Sukuchi play to try and be cute, to try and save the time-lapse for someone else maybe, but... is if you put Puck with Legion, he really can't deal with Jakiro. He can't trade, he can't pull the Jakiro away from the lane because one dual Breath or two and he's...
Imagine he was at 11-11 right now. Yeah, I don't think I've seen this before. 5-11. Ridiculous beginning here for that OD.
Well, that's really what every OD player wants to do. He just wants to make your life hell. He doesn't really care if he's gonna win or not, as long as he makes you miserable. Oh, wait.
You're saying this all compounds that issue, right? Issue for Secret anyway. It's great for FTM getting that early laning stage start. General, 19 last hits. This is a position 1 Ember Spirit from the offlane.
Yeah, and this Ember Spirit can afford to go for a Vessel because he is the real position 3, right? So his job is to get the Vessel in this game. Bottom lane.
Zai helps out by the double Fisher. V-Tune back into the trees to salve up, but Always Wanna Fly has been left here isolated. They need a few more punches. Yapzor and Zai not quite with enough finally. Yappy with the boots advantage will be able to chase him down.
Yapzor always in the right position to help you out with some of those fissure blocks. He was creep skipping before as well, giving farm to Zai. And he has another fissure here. Oh,
They try for it. Tune. He cuts into the trees, does get a bit of distance, but Zai with that moment of courage proc, level 2.
man.
Through and finds the lifestealer. So this is a massive amount of experience and gold being done.
Yeah, he missed like 3 range creeps here. He didn't get a lot of experience. But yeah, always want to fly the highest level in his life at the 4th minute mark. He's having a blast.
Level 4 minutes 20. Always want to fly. Hits level 4. Beautiful stuff. Mid lane. There's the Fisher from Yapzor, trying to alleviate the pressure that Matu's been facing. Astral is on cooldown. That Fairy Fire is only going to buy you so much time.
He tried to imagine the fissure away, you know. Didn't work the first time, moves again into it. Hopes that it's going to disappear, but yeah.
He turns around and loses vision of it. It's like, okay, if I turn around now, it'll be gone. Nice spree.
Therapeutic deny spree, right there.
Yeah.
Has been killed.
Another courier snipe. Yapzor on the money yet again.
Do you think we're all a little bit, you know...
It's fine to turn around, of course, away from the mid lane and the rotation from Jakiro to help.
The Absor, they have a ward there. They should be able to pick him off.
Ice dodge on the ice path. Drops his shoulder, turns around. The Fisher not coming thanks to another Astral. Asperg should have enough damage here to take down Earthshaker, but it's always want to fly that actually kills the kill. Okay, were two of my go-to heroes.
Dude. Okay, Invoker, fine, but...
mid lane again? No, they can't get it. Or, unless? Or can they? Matu, he's just like claws, RNG, give me the claws, there they are. Entangle him up, and he's got Savage Roar as backup, doesn't even need to use it.
Yeah, quick one. Of course, yeah.
You worried me there for a second, like have I blacked out?
No.
I've not seen Boxy Lone True. But yeah, I agree. Koiko has been...
This is the play.
For that, it's a dual win.
This is the play. You feed him, you made him chubby on this Jakiro, so the
top lane having to orb away, but they've got the Searing Chains. He can't get out of there with a jaunt. Nisha into Ember Spirit mode. Still trying to make a play here on Aloha Dance. Not easy though.
He's got the sticks, he's got the fairy. But Puppy needs to be careful. They have so many disables here and so many ways to lock him down.
They found the Jakiro again. Same place, same time. Deja vu for Jakiro.
Oh man. There really is something.
Claims the bounty.
There really is something in the past, and it's doing really well with this as well. This iteration of FlyToMoon. But it's something. There's something comical about him dying. There just is.
That's why he's got that nickname, you know.
Always wanna die? Yeah, I know.
And I think I don't think people, or at least I don't, use it, you know, like kind of offensively. It's just a cheeky little gives his life for the cause.
Bounty.
Yeah, of course.
He knows his place.
He's a position 5.
Oh,
he missed it twice.
Doesn't quite get the courier. He missed uphill on that courier twice, did he? Loses his life for it. It's Puppy and Nisha. Magic burst damage galore.
Be ensnared in fire.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Used preemptively there onto Zai, throw the Santi's Eclipse in there, and this Legion Commander with the press the attack and the stick and the raindrops getting back into the forest.
Puppy's here.
Safe and sound. Puppy not level 6 yet though, so no Dream Coil. And Yapzor's Earthshaker in the shadows, lurking towards that top part of the fight there. Not able to get in while mid lane Aloha Dance. There are the roots, the entangling claws connect. And Matu claims his mega kill streak.
This was the best possible way to get mana in the last few patches. It was...
Look who it is. That's exactly who it is, or who it was. Looking for another duel. Popping raindrops on her way through this bottom lane.
Radiant's
just securing the tier 1, right? Nisha with the DD just goes into the Oh, top lane. Matt, who is here?
They should be able to get him right. He doesn't have a defensive remnant out there, and with a TP duel, not only is Matsu Dominator.
Sick.
So you've got a Helm, you're going to have Deso Mom, you're going to have, you know, this double brace of Puck being tanky, elusive, and annoying. This Manta Morphling diving tier 1, finding Aloha Dance. Needs a little more help from Yapzor here.
Iceberg is here.
Rubik trying TP, because the bear has found him. Savage Roar connecting, and they will finish him off.
Puppy, mid lane.
Yeah, Iceberg finding him.
He comes from. He also has 2 bracers, so he's not really Zai. Bottom lane, Aloha Dance.
Yeah, they've been hunting for this one for a while. Secret straight onto the Rubik. The TP from OD, he cancels it. Doesn't want to complete.
For sure, they don't have to back off. If they cancel 2 ports, they have absolutely no ways of defending this tier 2. The only question is, do they want to run mid or top to set up for the next fight?
Dreamfall General, he's gone in behind that tier 1. Leashed up, they infest inside. General, he's still trying to play around and find the puck kill as they do bomb out with a lifestealer. But Rage on cooldown now as Zai sprinting forward, doesn't have duel for another 7 seconds.
Yapzor!
Path again with a Blink Echo. Yapzor utilizing that iron pickup beautifully as they continue hunting for more targets. 2 down and the third one don't get him. But still a great debut of that Blink from Yapzor.
Iceberg Aghanim? Oh, that's a good duel from Zai. He might not get him, but because of that, Nisha is safe.
They might get 2 kills, even if it's not a dual win. Nisha gets hit by the Eclipse, but this Morphling Manta jumping forward and into OD mode. He might try and astral himself to press the attack. Keeps him healthy as the bear arriving now for the backstab into the Rubik. Aloha Dance. He makes a little buddy of his own, but it is a slaughterhouse here as Team Secret destroying FlyToMoon over in this top lane, and they've got a full long lane of towers to go and collect.
I did.
Much faster. FTM, they've got to know this is happening. They scan, but it is all too little, too late. Roshan is down. Aegis there as a Fisher does block the lifestealer down. He infests into the Helm Creep. The Ogre gets blown up, and this V-Tune gets duel. The lifestealer has walked too far forward. You do not run down staircases alone like that. And the Dream Coil from Poppy catching Ember Spirit. He's leashed. He can't get away from this. He's chain stunned, but no, not quite. They will Fisher him off to the left-hand side, and the final little orb adaptive strike, but the gap close not quite there from Team Secret, even if...
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Literally play-by-playing for 5 minutes almost, man, that was insane. The reason why FlyToMoon is able to sustain themselves so long, not always wanna fly, is because they have fighting on the other side. But Yapzor, man, he's just soloing these teamfights. Okay.
So close with the Fisher, but they've got this Dream Coil, and Nisha's arrival. OD, he's on 50 HP. I don't think you're escaping this one, no matter how many Astrals you've got. Team Secret have you surrounded. Dead for 77 seconds.
Out of the Radiant base, and those fissures blocking Lifestealer next to the pit, right? That's where it all started. Then afterwards, blocking different heroes multiple times, blocking Aloha Dance before the stairs. Top lane, though, he is caught now.
Yeah, they're giving it a go. He will land the Fisher. No, he won't. I've lied because that Ice Path is there, but General still dies. Yapzor finally removed by Always Wanna Fly, but now 3 heroes down. FTM don't have a way to defend their base. Lifestealer can't 1v4 this.
Yeah, there's a Fissure and there's Fade Bolt from Rubik, so he will delay this a little bit at least. The Fade Bolt obviously gets some damage off of them. He missed it.
Quite changed. The bear has Moonshard, MKB Mom Deso, but the hero, FlyToMoon's natural lone druid hero, is dead.
Tower is under attack.
As Team Secret have this pretty hefty lead. Move out across the map.
Yapzor.
Board from Yapzor, Shadow Amulet there as well. He's under some reveal. And they jump out as 4 heroes with a double damage room, but the Secret team are coming in. Swinging forward with Nisha and Puppy, hunting Always Wanna Fly and taking him out of the fight. Zai is there with a Dream Call on OD. They allow the TP of Morphling out back to save.
And right now it looks like Iceberg really is just this astral imprisonment. As long as he doesn't allow anyone to die, General and VTune will do the work.
Out goes Puppy. Immediate buyback and TP to mid.
Natu's already there.
They want to try and find the jump and catch. Zai deep behind enemy lines, but they've got the OD. He's shredded. Dead for a minute. V2 kind of stranded here as well. Nisha gonna handle him nicely. As the rest of FTM, they are dodging, diving, duck away from this fight, but they've got the duel. The winner is General. Ember Spirit gets the victory, but FTM, they've got V2 still going. He's taken down Nisha somehow, and Matu is now the one left to his own devices. The rest of the squad has been removed. They've got a buyback on the Legion. They're coming in to try and save them. Yapzor has Echo, but no Blink now. Cancelled for a second by the Lifestealer. But Matu gets the double kill, taking down the supports first.
No duel.
And a Rage TP with no duel means he does get...
You see it very many times. They use Fissure, Ice Path, and then they imprison afterwards, which kind of messes up their whole team fight.
And it feels mold here, but smoke pops and ward spotted. Secret no. Sentry placed down by Always Wanna Fly. The bear backstabbing and a Fisher there. Onto 2 with the Dream Coil only catching Jakiro. It might just be Always Wanna Fly being ditched by his squad, but Astrals do buy time. Slow down the Matu bear. Keep Always Wanna Fly alive for now. And then press the attack the bear, and FlyToMoon still looking to turn and fight. The buyback from Always Wanna Fly as they want to secure...
Scout it out. But they need to be careful. Always Wanna Fly is going towards them. Oh no, not again.
Jackie boy. Astraling the Morphling, but what can you do to stop him from maneuvering? He's already got his attribute shift off. V-Tune trying to go wild onto Nisha here, but again, yes, you got a DD rune, but you've been controlled up. You've been left alone here by your team. No backup for V2, and he's dead without buyback as they chase down the OD now. Iceberg, he tries to turn with Astral and Santa's Eclipse, but it is not enough by any means. And Secret with a double kill off the back of that, go diving in for a tier 3, and GG is called. It is over. Secret 2-0ing FTM here in some pretty convincing manner, and General going to be the final sacrifice to the Secret gods.
I really think FlyToMoon, yeah, they did get destroyed. It